I'm David Shaw and I'm a graphic designer. A lot of people don't really get what I do. I'm somewhere between graphic design and illustration. So I make t-shirts and run music nights to get my design and illustration across. I think I've been doing it about 15 years now. It was born out of necessity. Me and my friend Lincoln, being young and stupid, we thought we'd just open our own club. So our deal was he would DJ and I would market, and I had no clue what I was doing. You know, we had to put flyers out for our nights, we had to market it. I started making stickers, so whenever I go out, I'd take Drone Boy with me and I just paste him up. He's basically a traffic cone with shaltos, so people would be like, what's this character? Who is this thing? You know, it's like my tiny little go at street art, and that's Drone Boy. I don't really see my work as work. This is my hobby that I earn money from. Every time you take on a job, you start a fight with yourself. I still never get my head around that people like the work I produce, you know? I sit in my kitchen and I design a t-shirt, and it takes 2 weeks for the t-shirt to come out. My printers are based down Cardiff Bay. They'll flip it in 2 weeks for me, and I'll have a box in my house with the thing that I created within 2 weeks. I can never enjoy the process too much of it coming out because I'm always that little bit worried. You know, a spelling mistake will cost you 500 quid. I put it up on my website, photograph it here, and that evening I may get a sale in Japan. And I'm in Cardiff, in Wales, and I got someone in Japan or South Africa getting a t-shirt off me. You know, it's cool. I don't need to be in London. I need to be in a nice environment where the people are nice, where the community's nice, and this is it. Cardiff's special. Maybe it's because I'm from there, but Wales is perfect for a family, you know? I can go to the sea, I can go to the beach, I can go to a lake, I can go to the countryside, all within a mile, you know, of the house. And for a kid to grow up in that environment is perfect. Yeah, seeing the design out in the wild is incredible, and more so now with Concrete Junglists. Concrete Junglists, it speaks to their tribe. You know, the DJ's wearing it, the MC's wearing it, you know, 20 people in the crowd wearing it, and it makes them feel like a family, I guess, you know? Music has always been like magic to me, like I've never understood it. I have the luxury that I can listen to music and draw at the same time. It just influences what I do. It just helps me in that 70% fight, you know? That bit where I'm fighting against myself, the music is like on my side. It's that escapism, you know? It's so immersive, you can't help but lose yourself. The drum and bass scene was like every community, do you know what I mean? That's when I first started realizing how big Cardiff was. It doesn't matter how much money you've got in the bank or what you do for a living, no one asks those questions. You're there because you love that music, and there's only certain genres you can have that vibe with, and drum and bass is that vibe. I'd say Wales is the underdog. I never want to enter anything without being an underdog. I want to be the one who does something that they're not supposed to do. I got kicked out of art class when I was a kid because I was so rubbish. I remember I really wanted to take art as GCSE, and I remember going to the teacher and saying, can I take art as GCSE? And he was like, no. And that cut me so deep. I go and teach in the school now. I go and teach art in the school I wasn't allowed to do art in, which is kind of cool. Wales breeds this person that's like that will fight for what he wants, and that gives us like this tremendous sense of wanting to achieve, and that's what we have achieved in all the arts, in everything. Wales is my home, so I was born here. Wales is my people. I understand it. It's my comfortable place. I just love where I live, you know? That's it.
Get more from the Open University. Check out the links on screen now.